Hello, I'm back. My name is Megan, and I don't know, man, they've really been bothering me to get on here and do these readings for you. So this is, I've been putting out the astrological zodiac sign readings for August, which feels like it's going to be a really big month with Lionsgate. But I'm like in between. I'm almost done with those, and they're like, you just need to go do a general like stream of consciousness message for the collective right now. So clearly, there's a lot going on in your connections because I have not been asked to be this active in my readings in a while. So I'm back. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to all of the love and support. I'm so happy you're here, and I'm happy to be connecting with your energy for these readings. It does feel like there is new energy in this little collective. So new people, new subscribers, and all that good stuff. So thank you so much for being here. These messages are super, sometimes they're super specific. And I just ask that you use your discernment to make sure that you're taking the right message for you. So I feel like because of the inner union that has occurred with the Twin Flame Collective, it's sometimes very hard for me to tell if it's a message for Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine. So just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Be a wise ascended master, as I know you are. Okay. Just tuning in. Just want to see what's going on. Because there just feels to be energy. Okay, so third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. Yeah, there's a lot of healing taking place around the solar plexus right now. That feels really like a really big message. Someone's gaining the courage, someone's gaining the strength and the insight, because the challenge is the intensity. So in these connections, it can feel really, really intense and really, really big. And when it feels too big, we can want to protect. Okay, there's like this instinct to go like this and to kind of protect literally our heart and our organs. And the solar plexus are kind of like, you can't see, but like right down here. And this is our identity center. This is where we get a lot of our confidence and like kind of self-worth energy. And so this running, chasing dynamic, this needing to go back in their hole, or whoever, maybe you too, whoever I'm talking to, just take the message if it resonates. That's being healed right now, like really big. And there's probably been a lot of initiations, like experiences that the divine has put in this person's path that I'm speaking to, in their lives, in their perhaps karmic situations, where it's like they're getting that initiation, they're getting that lesson by having maybe challenging experiences with other people. For some, it could be family dynamics. For some, it could be ex-partners, mother of your children, father of your children, just karmic situations, work situations, community, roommates, just people that aren't at your level of alignment and frequency, and you're having to really step into your power and step into you're being tested in that, because that's only making you stronger for your inner union. That's only making you stronger for your twin. Okay. Yeah, and perhaps it's connected to finances. So this is for that same person I was speaking to. So it could be really connected to your finances and feeling like it's like you are having to pull away from that matrix programming that your worth has to do with what you have or what you own. And it feels like a really big initiation right now around that. And some of you are having to walk away from money, like literal money or abundance or finances. You're having to walk away from things because you're recognizing the truth in it and what's like really important to you. And you're seeing that, I had a little bug. That was weird. You're seeing that that's not as important as you once thought it was. And I feel with this energy, yeah, you're having to make choices and you're having to choose wisely. And this person is being guided by their intuition at this time. Let's see if we can get any more energy on that. Yeah. Yeah, you're learning about your worth as you heal, as you step into your healing and you really do this work, and you're recognizing your abundance. Perhaps this is a masculine energy. The cards are gender neutral, but I am feeling a masculine energy. So it's like you're learning what you have to offer has nothing to do with the tangible physical. It's not that you have a house or you have a boat or you have a nice car or you have a business or you have this amount of money in your bank account. It has nothing to do with that. And this person is learning that. And there perhaps has been a lot of challenge and difficulty and kind of tower moments around it. And then bottom of the deck, we have woman holding a heart. And so this is like the most amount of abundance you could ever have, is this affection and love. This affection and love within you. And when you have it within you, you can actually receive it from somebody else. You can accept it from somebody else. And this person is learning that. This person is learning that they chased false idols. They chased false gods. That's the phrase that they just told me, that they just gave me. So they thought that would make them happy, and they've now learned that that doesn't make them happy, and that this is truly what makes them happy. And because of that, there is this broken heart. But this healing that we talked about in the beginning, they're getting their strength, they're getting their courage to take some action from this towards this. And there is this like, how do you want me to explain that? This union is already whole. This union is already complete. So when we talk on this channel about twin flames, you are one soul. I know I've said this a million times, but this is something that like really needs to be felt and understood. And perhaps for this person that this message is, this is something that they're just downloading and trying to understand at this time. Perhaps I'm speaking to a masculine, so maybe they're a little bit newer to the journey, but you are already one soul. You already have all this love within you. The environment that has been existing around you has been a direct contrast to that you had to live in. You had to swim in those waters to be able to feel the difference between this and this. You had to be able to feel the difference between these energies, and only by experiencing it would you be able to do that. But you always had this within. This never went away. You were never separate from this. And from the moment that you meet your twin, no matter if you're in separation or not, you are coming into union. The image is like you are one soul, but you're two separate sort of entities. You're two separate bodies. And then you meet, and then the merging begins, okay? Like, it legitimately, it doesn't matter if you're talking, it doesn't matter if you're speaking, the merging begins. It just does. And then you are, I'm just noticing the 4-4 on this card. I've seen so much 4-4-4 lately as a number, which is a reunion, union energy number. And so you're already coming in. And so there's this life force that's now shared. It's now shared. So any of this like pain or struggle or feeling separate, feeling left out in the cold is all an illusion, and it keeps you in this. And that's by design. Like, it keeps you stuck. It keeps you separate. But I feel that you are coming into this place of understanding your own wholeness, that's always within you. And it's supercharged and powered by this love that is not about the person, but the person is kind of like the icing on the cake. But you can't accept or embrace this person until that wholeness has come together within you. And then you can recognize, and then you can see it in another person. So there's been a lot of healing, and it feels like, and I don't know why that message was so important to convey. It doesn't feel like I've quite shared it. It really, what it is it's like what they're trying to get me to share, and I don't know if I'm doing a great job of it, is just the depth of the love that is eternal. It is eternal. It can never be broken. It never goes anywhere. You are always one. You will love each other till the end of time. You will love each other in life after life after life. You are not separate. You are the same. You are one. You may be in different bodies because you're trying to experience the contrast. You're learning about the polarity, but the union is always safe. The union is always protected. I don't know. I guess that was just something that's really important for someone to know and to really feel and understand the depth of that. There's really no words to describe it, which is probably why I'm struggling. But someone really needed to hear that. Okay, let's go to some tarot. And I didn't grab my decks before, so this is kind of annoying. I'm sorry. Should have grabbed my decks. Okay, so I'll just grab a little tarot, see if there's any extra messages that want to come through as support for you right now. I think part of that message comes through because I'm feeling a deepening of an awareness of a wholeness. Like I'm seeing a person really feeling like, it's like the image they're giving me is like when there's like a wound, and if you were to, when they do like the filming of a flower blooming, it's almost like if you were to film a wound, like a scab or a scrape, and over time, like how it comes back together like this, and then it's like even stronger. Like they're showing me that like someone is experiencing that literally on the cellular level within their body right now. And the reason that you're experiencing that healing and that wholeness and you're feeling stronger, and I don't have that card anymore, but the solar plexus, Archangel Shamuel, like why you're getting stronger and you're able to speak your truth and to stand up for yourself and to like use your voice, is because you're being powered by this divine love. This person, this human that you share a soul with, is powering you, you're sharing a life force. So anything that you feel physically, quite literally physically, illness, sick, whatever, there's a cord, and this person is going to feel it, and this person is going to know, not necessarily consciously, but there's a life force. So it's like always sending love, receiving what's coming, and then sending. So it feels like someone's really going through a deep healing, and you're being powered by that love. That person that you've connected with feels it and is going through a similar experience. If they're not going through their own deep healing, they're supporting yours in ways that are really hard to even express. But yeah, I never know what's going to come up in these. It's so funny. 1122 is a very powerful number, and I just saw that. Okay. Are there any other messages that want to come through? Okay, yes. Someone's afraid to share their heart because of the vulnerability. They're feeling tender, they're feeling very vulnerable, and they know that they've caused a lot of pain. I don't know if you can see this card. So this is the King of Cups. Oh, this is the King of Cups, and this is the Five of Cups. So there's been a lot of, oh my God, so much water energy. We have the Knight of Cups and we have the Page of Cups. So this person knows that they're gonna have to be brave and be this Knight of Cups. They're gonna have to come forward. They're gonna have to share and apologize. Page of Cups is always communicating the truth of the heart from a grounded, balanced place. So this person knows. They know that they need to do that. But they're almost asking you, whoever I'm talking to be patient with them and to be tender and loving. And there's a fear that the damage is too great, that they've hurt too much, that they've broken something. The divine knows it's not broken, and you probably know it's not broken. But this is just something that they're working through right now. Like, it's not broken. Maybe that's where that message comes from earlier. Like, it can't be broken. It's quite literally impossible. You can't break this bond. You can try, and that does create damage to try to break the bond, but it's never broken regardless. Ace of Wands I'm seeing here. So this person here, this energy we're tuning into, is feeling it deeply. Like the emotion right now is what Spirit's showing me is the emotion is going to be the tipping point. It's going to be the breakthrough. It's the thing that they're feeling, and it's kind of like, it's like, ooh, and I can't contain it, because the King of Cups is trying to contain it. The King of Cups feels everything, but they try and keep it down because I don't know. I mean, but they keep it down because being vulnerable is not something that feels very safe. And so this person is really working that out, but they're getting this inspired Ace of Wands energy, like to take the action to move forward. And so it's kind of like a perfect storm that's just going to combust and explode. Fire and water. But it's almost, okay, Spirit, thank you for that. Yeah, but it's almost like, because of all this water we have, the water is kind of putting out that fire. Okay, that Ace of Wands, that flame that Spirit is giving this person, move forward. Because this person is so deep in their feels and their emotion, it's kind of like putting out the fire so that the action hasn't been happening. So if you've been waiting, okay, I got cut off. If you've been waiting to hear from a person and this feels like a message for you, that could be why. That they're just really needing to work through the depth of these emotions in order to ground this, okay? And we're getting the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So this person, again, really wants to offer something, and they're working through those feelings of worth and knowing that they don't have to tangibly offer anything, because they feel like that's what's going to bring about the forgiveness, that's what's going to tip the scales, that's what's going to disarm you if you've been kind of waiting for this thing and it hasn't come. But they're learning that that's not the case. And so I'm glad that I'm seeing some of this. There's the Ace of Cups and then the Eight of Wands underneath that. So communication, forward momentum, unconditional love, open heart, new beginnings in love. It's all here, but it's really watery. So whoever's energy I'm specifically tuning into right now, like this person is like, I don't want to say they're a hot mess, because it's never bad to feel your emotions, but they're really needing to ground the energy. So I like that I'm getting the Ace of Pentacles in the upright, but I am getting the Page in the reverse. So this person's working it out. They're working it out, and I feel like like I said, there's going to be a tipping point, but there needs to be a balance of all this emotion with the action of the Wands or the grounding of the Pentacles, okay? I'll see if any other message comes out before we wrap this up. Okay, we just got Judgment, Awakening. So Spirit's working with them on that. And then the bottom of the deck for that is the Ace of Wands. So yes, this person is waking up to kind of how they can take this action, how they can move forward, and they're being guided. Major Arcana. Somebody's working with them, somebody being Spirit, most likely. But perhaps, I did say it that way for a reason. So perhaps this person is seeking help, seeking assistance from friends, family, a trusted person, confidant, somebody that can help them kind of ground that energy and weed through all that they're feeling. It does feel like a divine masculine energy. I know I say I don't really feel into, but this does feel like a divine masculine energy. And the reason I say that is because the divine feminine collective is not really in this overly emotional place right now. But divine feminines, if you're watching, you know what this feels like. You've been here, right? The beginning of our journey, this was us all the time. Just a hot mess in the feels. So we can offer compassion and love. Okay, I'm going to end it there. I hope this was helpful. Definitely check out your zodiac signs. They all should be up by Sunday. Yeah, I have a goal to get them all done by Sunday. Sending you so much love. If this resonated, I would love to hear, and I'll be back soon.